What up, YouTube? It's the young gunner DJ G-Wiz back again on this Thursday. Today's topic is going to be a little bit different. I want to talk about relationships, modern women, all of that. I've just been hearing a lot of back and forth from the fellas talking about how they're lacking, how they can't get with modern day women and what's wrong with the women, this, that, and the third. So, ladies, if you're watching, I'll give you a couple seconds to leave or exit this video because it's not for the ladies. It's for my fellas. We're going to have God talk for a moment. All right, so now that we got the ladies gone, guys out there who are complaining, you got to make yourself a good catch. A lot of you guys are insufficient products. You're not good enough. And your ego won't allow you to admit that. You want to date models, you got to be what models want. You want to date an average woman, you got to be what an average woman wants. And right now, women want more. They want more. That's just what it is. They have their own money. They've been killing it in their careers. So they want more. Not saying that you got to have all the money in the world, but you got to be able to provide an experience. So when I look at you guys online complaining about, woman problems, I look at you right off top and you're not in shape. You're not well kept. You guys don't get your hair cut every week or every 2 weeks. You guys don't follow a strict diet. I could just tell that just by looking at some of you guys. You guys are glizzy guzzlers. You guys are 4 for 4 lovers, and nothing wrong with that. But hey, if you want outcomes, hey, sacrifices and changes need to be made. So just by looking at you, I can tell that. So I know you're not using cologne. I know you're not getting your teeth whitened. I know you're not going to the dentist on a regular. And we all know you don't have a primary care doctor. We know that. We know that for a fact. So if I can look at you guys and say that, then I know women can break it down even more. So what it comes down to is you have to be what modern women want. And we don't pay attention to what they say. We follow what they do. And if you look at all the guys in Hollywood, all the guys in the music industry that the women lust after, all the guys in Vegas and all those destination trips, your lady goes on, your wives go to, what do those men have in common? It's body game. A lot of those guys aren't super attractive. They got the body though. They're not as tall as me, 6'4". A lot of those guys are 5'8", 5'9", short kings. Not short, just average kings. But they practice body game. They take care of their hair. They're outgoing. They have a social network. So again, it's just the entitlement these days of both men and women. I'm talking directly to the men. We're not going to talk about the women, but the entitlement, thinking that you just deserve, like you really think for everybody in this world, there is somebody. I totally disagree. I think that you literally have to compete for everything that you want, because that 6 that you're chasing at the mall, She's got hundreds and hundreds of dudes in her DMs. You know, some dudes want to fly her out. Now, how you going to compete with that? You making $38,000 a year, you're overweight, and you have no career, no passion, no drive. You're not chasing anything. You're not pursuing anything. You don't travel. You're not doing anything to better your situation. Now, why would she choose you when she has all these other options? Keep in mind, the same women that you guys are fighting over, NBA players are choosing those same women. Actors, models, all these high earning men, doctors, lawyers, you're still in competition with them over the same women. So again, this is why you're not getting results. This is why you're not getting with the women that you want. Another thing, since you've never experienced a woman truly having burning desire for you, you don't know what that feels like. So you tolerate disrespect. And by you tolerating disrespect, she always has the upper hand. Because she knows you're not going anywhere. You ain't got no other options. So don't worry about why a man should better themselves or this, that, and the third. Just make sure you get your ticket to the dance. And fellas out there, that ticket to the dance is getting to the gym, working on your body, getting to the barber, working on your hair, getting to the bag, working on your money. Those things are there to make sure you have the best chance in life. Women are very similar to all the other things in your life. They're byproducts. So you shouldn't chase or you shouldn't seek out women. If you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, then women just come along. Believe me. If you are everything you say you are, you shouldn't have any problems with women. Because believe me, women can find out very quickly who's real and who's fake. So again, guys, we grew up playing with Tonka trucks, cars, and Legos, and all toys like that. Because we're builders. We put things together, we construct. Now, when the women were little girls, they grew up with dolls. They had all the, the Barbie and Ken and all the babies. You remember the baby doll with the pacifier? You turn the bottle upside down. It had the fake milk that would just run down. That's what the girls were raised on because they're nurturers, And so that's a big key. When a woman wants to take care of you and she's nurturing to you, that's when you know she's got real burning desire, real interest in you. And that's what you should strive for when you're dealing and meeting with women. If you're not getting that, then you got some work to do. And as real as it is, either you do the work or you don't. Either you want the outcome or you don't. The world's going to keep turning. And some guy is going to be with that girl you wanted, period. Because obviously she doesn't see you and you're not good enough where you're at. So come on, get that ticket to the dance. Do what you're supposed to do. Focus on your body. Focus on your money. Stop thinking about all the things that you lack and move forward and make that change. And maybe, you'll have the relationship that you want. So, guys, I know this was out of character for me. This is not what this channel is about, but I get so tired of hearing guys whine about the why comes and why don't I have this and that. I just had to drop something out the norm. So tomorrow we'll be back with our regular everyday schedule about motivation, music, and just being all together a better person. It's the Young Gunner, DJ G-Wiz. We out.